Well, the Minnesota Vikings now sit with a record after the first 4 games of the regular season. A quarter of the way through the regular season, the Minnesota Vikings now sit with a record of 1-2-1 after losing to the Los Angeles Rams on Thursday night, 38-31. This is Realistic Randy of the Mediokr Best Sports Podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Just dealing with a sickness right now, so bear with me. Where do you even start with this team? How about we start with the offense? How about that? Outside the running game, because we've got no run blocking, we didn't need to go after a right guard, even though Joe Berger retired. You're going to move Mike Remmers from his natural position of right tackle to right guard. He's been a disaster there. We've got no run blocking whatsoever. The running backs, they're facing contact at the line of scrimmage or in some cases behind the line of scrimmage, but that's neither here nor there. The running game has been suspect all season long. The running back will continue to be suspect. But okay, fine. Take that away. The passing game was marvelous. John DeFilippo, credit where credit is due, man. I've been very critical of him through the first 3 games of this regular season. My thing was, this dude has been extra conservative, especially with these weapons that you have on offense, and especially with this quarterback. There's no excuses for being conservative, trying to play not to lose instead of playing to win the game. But on Thursday night against the Rams, he came out guns blazing. He called a marvelous game from start to finish. Kirk Cousins threw for over 400 yards and 3 touchdowns. The receivers were outstanding. Kyle Rudolph fought through contact for a first down at one point. He broke a couple of tackles. I'm like, man, what is happening? And I don't want to hear a damn thing about Kirk Cousins. Oh, he fumbled the ball at the last possession. That's ridiculous. It's all his fault. Kirk Cousins is the last person that should be blamed in this loss. When you spot this defense that's supposed to be the bread and butter of this team, 31 points, and you are all of a sudden you're having to come back and have to tie the game at 38 apiece. That's ridiculous, man. Kirk Cousins and that offense played their asses off. The offensive line, the pass protection was actually pretty good. He actually had time to throw the ball. It was the run game that struggled. There was a couple of times with Kirk Cousins when he was handing the ball off. This dude Kirk Cousins was getting hit handing the ball off. That's unacceptable, but we know what that's about. But as far as the passing game, my thing is, you know what? Kirk Cousins, for the rest of the season, needs to operate out the shotgun or the pistol, and that's it. But as far as the passing game, they were outstanding. Kudos to them. Credit where credit is due. Now let's get to this defense for a second. You know what's interesting? We're not supposed to criticize this guy. He's sacrilege. We're supposed to stay off him, right? Oh, no, he's a disciplinarian and this and that. Well, let me tell you something right now. Not anymore. Mike Zimmer, you're officially on the hot seat, bro. You're supposed to be a defensive wizard, okay? Ever since that second half of the New Orleans Saints game in the divisional round last year, going through the NFC Championship game, and you know what? For the first game of the regular season going against the San Francisco 49ers, I'll give you that. You know what? Okay, fine. The defense was actually pretty good. But ever since then, the remaining, 3 games after that, at Lambeau Field against the Packers, at home against the damn Buffalo Bills, and at L.A. going against the Rams, this defense has been soft. They've been undisciplined. You have lost this team, Mike Zimmer. This is supposed to be your baby. And you know what's funny? You've been lazy on offense. You've said, you know what? Norv Turner, Pat Shurmur, Flip, you guys take care of the offense. I'm going to take care of this defense because it's my baby, damn it. Well, you have lost this team. Number 1, Mike Zimmer, you need to no longer call plays on defense ever again. Give it to George Edwards, damn it. You need to figure that out once and for all because you have lost this team. You made no adjustments. How the hell? Dude, I do this podcast for free at my house. I don't get paid for this crap. Y'all dudes get paid so much. How the hell is it that I recognize that the LA Rams ran counter runs, basically the same type of running play all game long on y'all, and y'all made no types of adjustments whatsoever. They made counter runs. I'm talking about the offensive line of the Los Angeles Rams. They were heading one direction, whether that's the left or the right, whether the strong side or the weak side. And then Todd Gurley will follow suit and then all of a sudden counter it by cutting back to the opposite side and running straight down the middle for 6 and 7 yards a pop. How is it that y'all did not adjust to that whatsoever? And then we get to the players. The defense outside of Danielle Hunter, this does not apply to Danielle Hunter. I appreciate your effort last night. That was bravo to you. I appreciate that. For the fans, that's all we ask for. Wins and losses come a dime a dozen. You can't control that. Effort is what I care about. Danielle Hunter, you're the MVP yet last night. As far as any player that's worth a damn on that defense, you're the dude. This does not apply to you whatsoever, so take him out of this. Everybody else, Linval Joseph, Sheldon Richards, where's the pass rush? Where's the run stopping? Where the hell are y'all at? The linebackers, Eric Kendricks. Bro, what the hell is going on with you? Anthony Barr. Oh, I will get to you in just 1 second. That's secondary. Xavier Rose, you're looking like some Swiss cheese, bro. You're looking like Josh Robinson or whoever the hell, Fred Smoot even. You're looking like some sauce out there, bro. You're sitting there kicking and then the discipline is gone. You're kicking flags like it's field goals, boneheaded penalties. Oh, for real? That's what you're doing right now? Oh, Trey Waynes, you're getting dashed the hell up. Mike Hughes, oh, this is going to be a great player, and maybe he is. He was some sauce yesterday, too. Harrison Smith, I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would be criticizing this dude ever. He's going to be a first-ballot Hall of Famer. I get that. Harrison Smith, you look lost. Andrew Sendejo, you look lost as hell. You might as well throw whatever local high school football team or whatever local junior college out there, throw them out there. You won't notice the difference. This defense is reminding me of the early 2000 defense when I started following this team, when Randy Moss and Dante Culpepper was leading the offense, and it was the offense having to save the defense's ass in order to win games. That's the case right now, and that's absolutely ridiculous. Kirk Cousins is having to bail this team out, and they still can't do it even after scoring 31 freaking points? Really? Oh, okay. So you've lost this team. Mike Zimmer, you never need to call defensive plays ever again, because I tell you what, I'm actually going to give you a couple of solutions on how to save this season. I'm actually going to do that because I tell you what, you have to win. This is a must-win game in the next week going against the Philadelphia Eagles where you got trounced 38-7. Y'all need to toughen the hell up. But I'm going to give you a couple of solutions. Number one, trade Anthony Barr immediately. I don't care if it's for a ham sandwich. I don't care if it's for some third-string offensive lineman. You need some sort of offensive lineman because Mike Remmers needs to go back to his natural position at right tackle. You need to address that right guard spot. I think if you do that, then maybe you can improve our running game because Pat Elflein is back. Tom Compton has actually been okay. I think you can still salvage this season, but you need to do that first. And it's funny because I've been telling y'all this for 2 years about this dude, Anthony Barr. I've been telling you about this dude. He's overrated, he's lazy, and he gets away with just pure talent. He plays when he wants to. This dude is giving up damn near 2 touchdowns a game. You gave up 3 yesterday, bro. Oh, he's lined up on a receiver. That's not his fault. This dude on the last touchdown, he gave up. The third one, he gave up. When the Rams, when they audibled out of it and they went into a spread offense, this dude voluntarily didn't line up on the running back, Todd Gurley, even though he gave up a touchdown pass to him. He didn't line up on the running back. He voluntarily lined up on Robert Woods, I believe it was, and had Houghton Hill line up on Todd Gurley. What the hell type of sense does that make? And you got scored on that? Robert Woods just ran straight up the scene, and you gave up a touchdown on that? Are you serious right now? Yo, this dude is some sauce, bro. I've been telling y'all this for 2 years. And it's funny because I wrote an article about this back in April. April 20th, I posted this article saying the Minnesota Vikings, on the Viking Age, the Minnesota Vikings should trade Anthony Barr. And I got accused of being high. What is this dude smoking? All y'all Anthony Barr apologists that wanted to stick out y'all chest, because I got taken to the wolves for that article. Stand up, take a bow, baby. Show yourselves, because your boy is looking like some ass. And oh my God, plenty of y'all were saying Anthony Barr deserves a big contract over Stephon Diggs. Really? Oh, where y'all at now? Don't go hiding. Are we being for real right now? Trade him. Oh, what are we going to do? Anthony Barr, we have no replacement. There is a replacement on this team. Somebody that's going to give a damn, and somebody that I know is going to give 100% effort every single play. His name is Eric freaking Wilson, all right? Eric Wilson. And last time I checked on Spotrac.com, Eric Wilson is making about $650,000 this year, okay? Anthony Barr, on his 5th-year option, is making over $12 million this year. I don't care which side of the fence you are, whether you're pro Anthony Barr or not. Anthony Barr is not $11.5 million more valuable than Eric Wilson. Really? What the hell does Anthony Barr do that Eric Wilson can't do? What can he do? Huh? Nothing, man. Throw out Eric Wilson there. Anthony Barr needs to be benched. He can't do a damn thing. You let quarterbacks gallop over you like a horse? You're jogging, trotting after ball carriers? What the hell is this dude doing? You are officially some sauce. His trade value keeps going down every single game that he plays. But I'm telling you right now, Mike Zimmer, give up play calling duties, give it up to George Edwards, trade Anthony Barr right now. And it's funny because ever since some sort of rumor came out when Anthony Barr sat out of practice, and it was like during the training camp, or during the preseason, whichever one it was. And it was like, oh, are they trading Anthony Barr? And Mike Zimmer got right out there and said, we are not trading Anthony Barr, damn it, this is my guy. You know what's funny? How is it that I know this stuff and y'all don't? I said y'all need to trade Anthony Barr immediately during the offseason. And y'all stuck y'all chests out and said, no, we are keeping this dude. How is it that I know this and y'all don't? How is it that y'all are going to sit there, bench Eric Wilson, and keep Anthony Barr out there on that field? How is it the only reason that Anthony Barr is still on this team is because of pure allegiance through Mike Zimmer? Mike Zimmer looks at these players like his sons. I get that. But there is no reason that he should be on this team. None. Been saying it for 2 years, dog. Everybody else is just catching up. That's ridiculous, man. I don't know what to expect moving forward anymore. If you're going to salvage, because you've already addressed the kicking position. Dan Bailey looked great. You've already addressed the wide receiver 3 spot. And you know what? At the end of the game, I got to give it up to Laquan Treadwell. He had 2 tough catches, but he still had an inexcusable wide open drop. He needs to go. Algic Robinson should be the wide receiver 3 at this point. So you've already addressed the kicking position. You have a replacement at the wide receiver 3 spot. And you have a replacement for Anthony Barr. Trade Anthony Barr, okay? I'm done with this dude. Y'all need to stop. Oh, my God. And one last thing I'm going to get to. Oh, my God. Every time that I get critical of this team, the purple shade wearers come out. You're not a true fan. Every time we have just a boneheaded loss where the team just looks like some butt, all these purple shades where they come out and say, that's okay. I'm a Vikings fan for life. Skull till I die. And wearing these purple shades and throwing purple confetti everywhere. I still love you guys. True fans will believe. And you critical fans, you're just fair weather fans. Man, get that. Man, go suck an egg. All right, maybe I wouldn't be critical of this team if they weren't doing stupid stuff all the time. Who was it that praises this team? Who was it that praised this team as far as going 13-3 last year and going to the NFC championship game? It was me, damn it. Who was it? Who was it that praised Rick Spielman for going and getting Kirk Cousins in the offseason? It was me. Maybe if this team, just maybe, if this team would just exercise a little bit of competence, instead of looking stupid out there time after time after time, even when we call it, I wouldn't have to be saying all this stuff. I really, really wouldn't. So all this, I'm a Skull fan till I die. Skull till I die. Purple shades, it's all good. Well, congratulations, damn it. All right? If you're looking for someone to tell you how great the Vikings are all the time and somebody to just kiss their ass nonstop, you are following the wrong person, okay? When they do good, I'll talk about it. When they do bad, I'm going to talk about it too. No in between. Call it like it is. We do this once a week. And actually, one last thing. I'm going to do a second podcast on Saturday regarding the Jimmy Butler situation. So we'll do 2 podcasts this week. But anyway, we'll see what happens with this. You can still salvage this season. You have to win against the Philadelphia Eagles, bro. If you don't, this season's possibly over. Mike Zimmer, you're on the hot seat officially starting right now. There's no excuses. You've lost this team for the last, 5 or 6 games going back into the playoffs. So we do this once a week, except this week we'll do it twice a week. Mediokr Best Sports Podcast with Realistic Randy. You can follow me on YouTube, iTunes, or Facebook at Realistic Randy, or on Twitter at Realistic_Randy. We will see you next week.